their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go through the Rocky Mountain snow in Denver. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Okay, break. Ready. Set, go.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
50, green. Set.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Set, ready. Okay, ready.
Back to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Check out.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Down the field, is caught on that left sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Let's go now.
It's first down, and it's Paul. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Mustang 19. Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to air this one out, and he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Black 40. Hut, hut.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 13. First down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
60 red.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Oh, yeah. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Ready.
They're trying to run here with Sampson. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big-time play for the Broncos. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run with Sampson. And he'll punch forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
The 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Claws red. Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Nevis good on the extra point. Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's
start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Okay, ready.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and 7.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 19 light. 60 Bison.
He'll drop to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This returnable from inside the 140. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return.
Ready up. Down. Yellow 43. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Harvey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go. Hut.
Sampson going to run it out of the gun. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set, go.
On 1st down, right back to Sampson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him. Right? He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. They'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
In motion, that's Thornton. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Finding room at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. One play, 80 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Ready up. Let's go. Panther 60, Viking 18. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go. Set. Press up.
Now they'll set up to throw. Look at the set up the screen, but it's broken up and incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Viking 18.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Putin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Give up the middle with Hall. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Vegas. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Lions. Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Broncos 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hey, go Fury. Here we go. Set. Cut, cut.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's cut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He connects with Mims. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver first down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, reaction, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He'll blow his way forward for a couple. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's 4th down. Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Pass!
They will run it over center with Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. Ready, set! 65 catch! 65 catch! Ready, ready! Broncos! throw 80.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there for the Raiders. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Hall. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And 4.
Third down, 3 to go.
Mustang night 2. 60 by 79 Broncos.
Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Man in motion here is Tucker.
Ready.
Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Vikings.
A run here with Hall. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real quick.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Bowers, the man in motion.
Ready, right?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ready? Gravity Lions.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third and inches.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Let's go.
Here's a run with their tight end. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward. I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Come on, set. Blue 32. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to turn and go. Got one good for just a couple.
All right, So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, Sampson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16 yards, pick up on that one. First down, Broncos.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Go up, set, ready, set.
Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This returnable with Taylor. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. Off return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The 16.
Ready, great.
Second and a yard.
Let's go. 52 blue.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he will get into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Come on, come on. Set. Liking,
Throwing now on first and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Go.
This is caught down that right sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Vikes.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Throwing now from the gun. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18 Cardinal.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Ready.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 3. He'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Denver. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Seven Pirates. Come on. Hit. Lacking 18. Riggs.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 12.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. 2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Back to 60.
At the 21-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Third and a yard.
Let's go now. Steady.
Off we go with the 4th quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The Raiders have their punt team out there. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds.
Strike. Come on. Set. Set.
He'll look to throw. Got his man. That's Grant. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Number 84. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
24 now. Here is 2nd and 3.
Down. Set.
Handoff now for Harvey. Into space. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup. A gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Extra point is good.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he is flashing backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
19, Tiger, 19, 60, Eagle, 60, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Viking 18. Warrior 70.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction. And until he does, this defense just continues to make the pay. So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion, and he's going to get the ball.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Come on, set. Panther 60.
Travel start on the ground. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
18, Rattler, 18. Let's go now. Ready,
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Raiders send their punt team out. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Strike. Let's go now. Hut, hut.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And tough for the defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Going right, it's taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. What a year, catch number 95 on the season.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
1st and 10.
Ready?
On the give, it's Harvey. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, ready.
On 1st down, they'll stick with Harvey. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set.
Run with Sampson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Stick. Down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
They will take a knee here. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They'll go down to a knee. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They get it done to the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or two launched in jubilation as time expired. Now these fans are going to have to battle the roadway. Safe getting home, folks, but sure it was worth it after a home victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.